Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Ratchford and today we are going to be starting our very own cooking channel. The cooking channel is going to be based off films, television shows, possibly even video games, depending how far we go into this. And we will be talking about some fun facts while we cook. So, what better way to start off than start out with our very first movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, starring Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. Today, we are going to be cooking a burrito bowl because the theme of the film is about mortality and anxiety.
Puss in Boots laughs in the face of death.
Without further ado, let's get to some fun facts about the film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and let's get to cooking. So, in the film Puss in Boots, we see the theme of mortality and anxiety. This theme is portrayed in the beginning and the end of the film through Puss's emotions. From his arrogance to having 9 lives where he thinks he's immortal, to facing death head on and accepting that he's not. This is how the film shows the theme of mortality and anxiety. We need a 15-ounce thing of baked beans. 15 ounces. So let's just dunk this thing into pop open these baked black beans. So we're gonna dump our black beans into the pot. Look at that yumminess. Did you know that the budget to make this film, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, was around $90 to $110 million? This was less than the original film that took $130 million to make. All right, so now we've got our teaspoon of chili powder, and dump that in there, like so. And then, oh dear God, oh no! The Grim Reaper's gonna be coming for me. The film grossed about $7 million in streaming services. I'm gonna be sweating by the time I eat this thing. 1/4. There we go.
But I think we've reached the end now, you and I.
After the release of Puss in Boots, there was a sequel that was originally to be made in November of 2012. However, it ended up in limbo until 2018 due to DreamWorks having been in an economic crisis. Then we've got all of our ingredients here except our big teaspoon of chili powder. The clueless chef is what they should call this. So now we got a cover on our top for our beans. We got our handy dandy olive oil here. Oh great, now I am gonna burn down the house. I've got oil.
What? Did I say something salty?
Ugh. Well, there we go. We got our beans. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Originally titled Puss in Boots 2: 9 Lives and 40 Thieves, the film was then retitled when replaced by a new director. So I gotta slightly char this?
You serious?
You know, this is like playing a video game when you're playing on absolute, like let's say for example, Call of Duty. You're playing on veteran difficulty, you've never played Call of Duty before. This is this. So I gotta heat my oil. Let's heat my oil before I totally flub something up. Okay. With the use of new technology, the animation style was a more painterly style. So that way the film would look more like a fairy tale world than CGI. We see this in more modern animation nowadays, like in The Bad Guys, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and many more. But we can see how much the technology for animation has changed throughout the years. 1 cup of fresh corn kernels from 2 ears. Oh, I need an ear. Oh dear. Anyway. I think I'm doing this right. Uh-oh. Oh, I butchered that.
Fact 6.
The film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was directed by Joel Crawford, produced by Mark Swift, and edited by James Ryan. Oh my Lord. This is gonna be the worst burrito bowl ever. You know, this is like that movie What If, where he's like,
I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos! It's the greatest moment of my life!
it's the greatest moment of my life. Oh my God, I butchered a burrito bowl. That's what I did. Puss in Boots was a good idea, but I think it's gonna be me butchering this dish. It's supposed to be charred and it's wet. 1 cup of water. All right, how's my water looking? Oh, that doesn't work. You know, I should probably just stick to putting together Legos. Time to open the rice. It says 2 tablespoons. Okay. That's 1. Okay, 1 1/2. Welcome to my fiesta. Sorry, Antonio Banderas, I didn't mean to steal your line there. That one looks pretty good.
Yep.
1 dollop there, 1 dollop there, 1 dollop there. I like my protein. Tell me when.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that has been my cooking with me and talking about Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Well, I will say we'll do another one of these as well. This is just kind of like a trial video, but I will share it with you guys just so you can see the experience that we had in making this lovely mess. But any whoosums, thank you all for watching. Hope y'all like what you saw. Feel free to comment what we could do better, and catch you all in the next one, and we'll cook something else even better. All right, we'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.